Okay. Let's just close all. You are celebrity. What happened, Ray? Ah. Hey, see, listen. He is in this much gap, but still I can't hear what he is speaking. And you guys are shouting in between. Give some gap, Ray. 2 minutes. क्या हुआ? Problem क्या है? After the class we'll do. Okay? After the class we'll do. Go on, sit. Very good. So listen, I think it's a custom. It's been from the ages, from the school age, right? The monkeys will do that, Ray. Seriously. You don't know what if that guy is really innocent and introvert. He will never stand up in the next his life because you said that use and all. Now, anyway, now let's start it here. Let's close this all now. Everyone, focus here. Before anything, first one, like today we have our drive. Offline people, there will be a QR code for the drive down in the notice board. While you are going out, like when the class is over, you can just scan the QR code. You will get that particular drive link. Okay. And in the drive, I will push the code. I will push whatever the notes. Okay. The complete notes of MySQL commands will be there, including the installations. Okay. We will just have a quick recap of what we discussed once, and then we will move forward. Okay. Now, online people, I will give you the link. No worries. Now, now, see, we discussed what is RDBMS. We discussed the time it will take for a course structure, and we discussed what is the topic we will discuss in this particular course, and we discussed how to install MySQL, and we discussed how a data types will be there or main topics in MySQL, course structure, which is 15 days. It's up to around, it's like 15 to 18 days. It's up to 15 days. Now, where it we will get MongoDB and MySQL. And we discussed what is DBMS, no, also course content. We discussed what we will discuss in the MySQL course content, sir. Okay. And we discussed what is DBMS, and in that, what is RDBMS, and in that, what is SQL. So this is how you have to study when you started to understand about the SQL languages. First, you have to know what is DBMS. Then you have to know what is RDBMS. Then you have to know what is SQL. Okay. Then to develop SQL in the RDBMS, we have several tools like Oracle or MySQL or MS Server. Okay. You have PostgreSQL. So many are there. And out of this, we are using MySQL. So what is MySQL? Again, I'm telling you, people will just think it like MySQL and versus SQL. No, MySQL is not the competitor of SQL. MySQL uses SQL language. Okay. It is the implementation. For example, in the company, if they are asking you, do you know SQL? Yes, you know SQL, but you know how to implement the SQL using a tool called MySQL. Only using MySQL tool, you will know it. But if you know one tool, automatically you can do another tool also, which is like Oracle, or which is like MS Server, or which is like PostgreSQL. Similarly, now in this MySQL, first thing you have to know is installation. Make sure you install MySQL Server. I'm gonna show you one more time the steps. MySQL Server and shell and workbench. MySQL is just a tool, sir. Okay. Is it clear, ma? Any doubts? Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Now, you have to know how to install it and installation, and make sure you install all these three things. And what is the difference? MySQL server is actually the providing the MySQL ones. Like you are writing one query. Who will run this query? Someone has to run this query, right? And to give you output, the one actually running the query is server. The one actually running the query is server. But can I write it directly in the server, sir? No. You cannot write the programs in the server. You will write it somewhere and server will just respond. Right or not? You all will develop the applications now. You will not write something in server. You will write something in normal way, and then you will deploy it in the server. Server will run them. Okay. Similarly, sir, you will either write it in shell or you will write it in workbench. Workbench is UI content. Like it's like user interface is so easy. Like by clicking on it, adding or deleting, everything is easy. So that's why people prefer workbench. Okay. Even in companies, they prefer workbench. So no worries about it. Okay. Now, after installation. So, sir, for still some people are worrying about it, just type it here, MySQL downloads, where you will get the downloads, and here GPL downloads. Go with either community server or installer for Windows. Now here, download, either go with full or developer or custom. If you are going for custom, make sure you are going with route shell, workbench, and the server, sir. Now, after this, we started now sub languages. We understand sub languages. Like yesterday, we discussed DDL, DML, BQL, or TCL. DML. It printed as SML now. And we also understand data types. Just to proceed, we understand main data types like int or char, varchar, yeah, decimal. We have float and all, but we are discussing main things. Okay. Date, time, date, time. So if you go to the official documentation of MySQL in the MySQL website, you will see nearly 20 to 30 are there, the data types, which you may not use most of the times. Like the blob, in the string formats, you have text, blob binary. You have so many other things like JSON, XML. Okay. In majority of the scenarios, you won't use it. Okay. Now next ones. These things till now everyone should know. Okay. After this, your practice will start. Now first we will know DDL commands. Okay. DDL commands. First, create. What is the use of the create? Create a database. You can use it, sir. How do you create a database, sir? Create database name. database name. Database name. Any doubts? No. Or if you want to create a table, create a table. Create table name. And sir, when you are creating a table, you will write it here, column 1, and whatever the data type you want. If the data type wants size, you will give it like something like varchar or something like decimal will have the number of digits and all, right or not? Or we will also give constraints like not null or unique, okay, check, those kind of things. Sir, I can give usually two types of methods people will follow. One, either they directly give it at the end when they are writing it, or they will write it at the after writing all columns. Okay, column 2, and again column 2 data type, and con- and here at the end I will write constraint with data type. Sir, if you are using something like MySQL, something like Oracle, primary key, foreign key, you can put inside only, in the same line only you can put it. But MySQL will not run like that. MySQL will allow the primary key or foreign key at the end. Okay. When you are declaring it at last, you have to keep it up. When you are giving foreign key, you have to give references and all. Okay. It's like the syntactical differences will be there between Oracle and the MySQL, sir. Now, we will see those constraints also. Now, constraints equals to not null, or these things we discussed yesterday, right? Do you all remember what we discussed yesterday? Yes. Raise your hand. How many of you did the project which I gave like assignment? Ah, good. Reminding people, I appreciate the honesty that you did not raise the hand, but that's not good. The only reason I gave you to do it, I did not ask you to do it by SQL. I asked you to draw it just. Take a paper and just draw it. It won't take it much time. I want you to think for 5 minutes in your life for tables so that you can understand the data, right? You all are Python developers, ma. Focus here. Remaining Java people or some other people I may leave. You guys will become data analyst in the future. Python will have a higher learning curve in the data science, right? When you guys started Python, you want to be a data analyst only, right? Data analyst or data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence. Those are the biggest curves in the Python. Web development is easy. When you come to Python, you don't need to use it for web development. Python can directly take the Excel and can understand it. That much big learning curve are there. So you have to know the SQL table formats. Okay. You have to analyze the data. Now, in future, data analyst will have a huge career. Ma. If it's not completed, don't need to worry. You can try it today also. Okay. When you are free, that's it. Now, after this, creating a table, you can actually create a view, you can create an index, you can create a procedure or a function. But what is index, what is view, what is procedure, what is functions, we will discuss at the end. Okay. We are going with the tables only. Okay. Now, after create method, let's discuss drop. What is drop, sir? Drop table. If I give drop table name, drop table name will directly delete it, sir. Right or not? Drop table, I think I have to go. Table name. It will delete the entire table. Delete entire table. But if I use truncate table name, which will actually, it will just delete the data, right? You can use something called show, show to see the databases, like show databases, or desk describe, which is used to see the table. Okay, or you have use to use the database. Now truncate will just delete the data. That means only rows records data will be deleted, but the column names will be there, table will be there. Okay, but drop will completely remove it. Now one more thing in DDL commands, one more DDL command. Now alter. Now we are going to discuss one more interesting point. Alter is used to change or modify or add the columns. Alter is used to change or add or modify the columns, sir. Clear? Now let's go here. Let's just see it. Columns or fields, whatever we call it. Let's open my workbench, sir. Workbench. Now installation, try it in the previous classes I told, try it the same installation. Okay. I think in everyone's system it is installed, right? Okay. Let me know if it is any errors. At the end of the session, I will ask it. Okay. For errors, we will see about it now. Okay. Now, let's see one table is created. Okay. And let me zoom it. First, use HMS, that is my database, which it is using it. And then, sir, I want to see the table once. I can directly see it here. Okay. Which I will do every time. But instead of this, today I am using something called select. We will discuss this all queries today. Okay. Just focus on it. It is very, very easy. Select is used to select some particular things. First, before this all, you need to know select and aware. Okay, but we will discuss first select. Select is used to select a particular things from a table. Select everything I want. Asterisk. Asterisk means all. Asterisk means all. That star symbol is called asterisk. You know that, right? Asterisk all. From where you want it. From table. What is the table name? Staff. Huh? HMS is database. Staff is a table. So now let's run it, sir. Now it will show it. Now if you see, I have SID, S dash S underscore name, department. Okay. And then I can even write it. I want it only SID, S underscore name from the staff, sir. From the staff. Now I can get only those two. So select before alter. First, sir, select belongs to DDL, sir. No, select belongs to DQL. Select belongs to DQL, data query language, which is very important step in any query is select which file you want to select, which columns you want to select. So select if you are writing it, sir, basically. Now It's just I'm gonna combine these things. Don't worry. DML and DQL. We will discuss all today, like kind of mixture. Then you can understand it in better way. Select. Select is used to select specific fields in the table. Okay. You can also mention condition. Condition we will come to the where. In that time I will tell you. Now here you can also mention condition. Now here select. What is the syntax? Columns. Column 1, comma, column 2 from table name. Okay. Or select asterisk will bring select asterisk from table name will bring all whole table, sir. Will bring whole table data. Clear, sir? Clear? Now, let's see, sir. I want alter. I just want to see the table. Okay, I just saw the table. Let's go here. Now, one more time, let's see the table. What fields are there? Asterisk, run it. Now I have SID, SNAME, department, salary. It's like the staff. Tell me any one table, one column we can add. Any possibility? It's a staff of hospital management where we can add experience. So let's go here. Alter table. Alter table. Table name is staff. Okay. Now here I can write add, and you can write the column 1 or column 2. If you want to add one column, sir, you can write one column and their particular data types or their particular constraints if you want to go with that. If you want multiple comments, you can put comma and you can write how many columns you like it in the parenthesis of add. Okay. You can write it here, sir, in the syntax. Column 1 with their data type. Okay. And if the constraints are there, comma, same thing. Column 2, data type, constraints until it is finished, sir. Okay. Now, anyway, I'm going to add only one thing, which is experience. Okay. And the data type of int, which is like number of years I may take it. Okay. Yes, experience. And let's see the command, sir. I don't want it to be unique. I don't want to be not null. I don't want it to check it anything. Sir, I wanted experience to be minimum 5 years only, sir, my staff. Put one check. Okay. You got my point? Yeah. So if you put one check and you can write it here, exp, which has to be greater than 5. Okay. But we are not doing it now. Let's go here. Let's just close it. And let's just add it, sir. See, if you see here, it is alter the table staff. Okay. It is added, sir. Now here, let me check it here. Select asterisk. Tell me, how do you get the table? From staff. Very good. Now added the S experience. Okay. Sir, by default, what will be the value? Null. Okay. By default, what will be the value? Null. You can give the values also. Okay. Default value instead of null. When you are adding it, select. No, not select. What is that? Alter, na? alter table staff, and here I am adding something, and here if I'm writing it exp, and here if I'm writing it int, and here I can give something called default, and I can write it here. If I give here 6, then by default value for the SEXP will become 6er. Okay, instead of null, all values will become 6. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts, sir? No, very good. Now, okay, you added it, but next one, what do you want to do? Like, I want to give some value. I can write it here. If I want to modify it, modify column, let's go and check it here. Let me open it. Where is the basic commands? I just made it all the things so that everything will be covered up. Yeah. Just to add a column, we will give it this particular notes. I will just mention it. Okay. Now, if you want to alter a column, just add a column, add column name and the data type. Okay. When you want to add multiple columns, you will give it in brackets. Okay. If one, no need of brackets, sir. Sir, I just want to remove that. Remove the column. Go here, drop column name, SEXP. Okay. Now drop SEXP. I think that's it. Now see, alter the table. Then quickly select asterisk from staff. Sir, for your speedness, you can even click this also. Okay, just I'm doing it for multiple times so that you will remember it. That's it. Okay. Later classes, I may not do it every time. Now, so that it will be deleted, sir. Okay. Now, sir, what is the meaning of exact alter? Alter means you are just doing something for what is existed already. Okay. We are altering it. Okay. Altering will work it in 4 ways. Either you can add a column. You are not altering the column. This is very important. You are altering the table. In table, what you can do, alter will work. This most people will confuse what is alter, what is update. Update work in the perspective of column. You can update one column. You can update one specific row. You can update one specific column, specific row, specific exact field. But alter will work it in the perspective of table. Table will have columns. So you can add a column. You can delete one column. You can make one column value, change it into one name into another name. Okay. Or one value into another value. Already one column is there, sir. And that column will have data type varchar. And wanted to change it to integer. That you can do. But using alter, can I give value to column values, sir? No, you can't give. I can give default values. Now imagine here in salary, second row, 30,000 is there, na? Sir, can I change it to 50,000? No, not directly here. Can I change it 50,000 in alter? No. Using alter, you can't do. A particular data can be done using update. Using alter, what you can do? You can delete that complete column. You can change the complete column name. You can change the column data type. Or you can add one constraint to that, like checking condition, or making it unique, or making it primary key, making it a foreign key. Those things you can do it. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear? Now, anyway, let's start it here. So next one, select or modify the column. Okay. Now, what if I want to write some column? Department is varchar. I have department here. Alter column. Sorry. Alter table. Better when you are writing it, keep your caps lock on so that you won't get weird one. But SQL commands are case insensitive. That means you can put it capital or small. Okay. But choose any one only. Consistency in the programming is good. I have seen multiple people who are getting confused with the capital small. So if you are writing it the whole program, write it in capitals only or smalls. Don't get confused in between. Okay. Now alter table, table name, staff. Now modify. Now modify department to varchar table name, modify column name, new data type. Department varchar 30. So initially my department data type is varchar 20, sir. Okay. Now I am making it into varchar 30. In case if you want to delete only one data, sir, in the online, that you will do it not by this one. Okay. We have some other things. Okay. Don't worry. Now here, alter table staff, modify department varchar 30. Then this is used to modify it. Okay. Semicolon. Now let me write it here. Now see, it just modified it. Okay. It ran successfully. Now modify is used to change any value. Like, sir, I want to keep that column unique. I want to keep that column using a check constraint. I want to keep not null in that particular column, right? If you want to keep it anything, if you want to change the data types or definitions of that column, then you can change it using modify. You can change it using modify. Not but not least. I just want to change it, rename it. Okay. You can rename it using change command. Now alter table. Now alter table staff, rename to rename to H staff. Now if I do this, it is updated. Now staff will become H staff. Sir, understand, interesting point is this. Sir, I want to change only one column name. No, you can't do it using this one. Alter will work in the perspective of table. Okay. You can add one data. Yeah, you can add one column to the table. You can delete one column to the table. You can modify its data type, like how the create table works. In the create table is there, na? In create table syntax, when I'm writing it, sir, I forgot to add one column. You can do it. In the create table, when I'm writing it, sir, I accidentally write another data type. You can do it. When I'm writing create table, sir, I put the wrong name to the table. You can write it. So alter will work alternative for the create table. Whatever the mistakes you will do in the create table, those things you can rectify in alter. Okay. I want to change one column name, sir. That you can do. Okay. Those all things will come with something called update, sir. Okay. Now next one, let's go here. MySQL server will not work with these things, sir. Now next one, database is already, I took use database, so automatically it is coming it now here. So alter is doing this four things, sir. Adding a column, dropping a column, okay, modifying a column. Sir, if I just wanna modify column name, you can even when you are changing it here, old column name, and you can write it here new column name also. New column name, and then data type. Okay, that also it will work. Or actually we will use something called alias, yes, okay, which we will do it in the later classes. Now next one, update. Now let's go here, update, sir. Before update, before update, we need to understand one more thing called, where is this? Yeah, alter. These things are come under DDL. Then in DML, we have insert, update, delete, delete. These were the main things when it comes to the DML. Okay, data manipulation language. Now here we will manipulate the data. You can add one data using insert. Okay, so this is about the data, not the structure. Earlier, alter and all will work with structure. Okay, what is the column name? What is the row name? Or what is the table name, database name? Those things comes under the structure. Once the structure is done, now you want to put one value into it, or you want to change one value, or you want only specific values. Okay, or you want to delete one value. You want to delete specific values. You want to replace one value. These kind of things I will use it in the DML, sir. So that's why they call it as data manipulation language. Data manipulation language. Now, let's start it, sir. Now, okay, one important question, like in MySQL, you can't add column wherever you want. If you add one column, sir, it will come at the end of the table only. Sir, I want to add experience one in the second position column. That you can't do. What you will do, you can actually create a new table and you can copy this old table data to the new table, which we will do in subqueries. Okay, you can copy the whole thing in from one table to another table. And then you can delete the whole table and rename the new one. That is how you will do it. If it is an Oracle and all, you can do it easily wherever you want it. But in MySQL, it's not possible. Wherever you want to add, you can't add it. Adding column will directly keep it at the end of the table only. Okay. If it is a new one, no, sir, I wanted second position only. Creating a new table, copying the data and deleting the old one and renaming the new one. That's how long procedure will be. Okay. MySQL is for beginners, sir. A basic SQL language it is. When you are making it after learning this, when you learn Oracle, it will make you good developer in the databases. Okay. Now let's start it here. Now, okay, let's go to the insert. Now insert, when you are inserting the data, mainly you need to know two things. You can directly write insert into table name and column values and into the values, sir. Now, if I write it here, why I'm getting this? Yes, this insert into table hstaff values. Here you can give values, sir. Here the columns are, see, by default the command will be run. That is what the UI means. Okay, when you click on a button, it will run the command, but without running the command, nothing will come. Okay, it is running the commands for you. Now here, SID, SNAME, department, salary. Let's go here. Insert into value. SID 362. SNAME J, and department Termo, and what more we put? Salary 50K. Sir, if you did not give any specific columns, when you are inserting the data, if you did not give any specific column, sir, by default, what it will take it? By default, it will take it for all values. Okay. By default, it will take it for all values. Now, let me make it more interesting now here. I am giving it only 3 values. Did I specify the columns here? I think already we all know what is insert basically, right? Insert will take it in two ways. Either you can specify the columns here, column 1, column 2, and you can give it. If you don't specify, give it all. That's what the mandatory condition. Now let's do it here. Let's run it here. Now see, it is expecting you to give 4 values. Okay. Now it is here, column count does not match. Okay. Now column count is 4 and it should be 4. Okay. Now here, let's go here. And I can give here cardio. And it will become the cardio, it will become the value, sir. If I know I don't want to give the values, I can specify here. Yes, ID, comma, yes, name. Only these 2 values only you can give. You can write insert into some values. Okay, table name and some values. Only that columns you can give, sir. Now I don't need to give it this all. Until or unless they are not mentioned as not null. If they mention not null, it will be error. Okay. Or I think we discussed these things yesterday, right? Now, what if, sir, I want to give specifically null value? You can write it here directly nullma. You only can, because null will work as a constant in MySQL. Okay. Now, see, I want to, if I want to write, I only want to give my own null. Okay. Then I can write it here, sir. Let's run this. Now it ran. Now let's go here and let's see the command again one more time. Now let's see here, last command cardio, null value is there. Can you see it here? Here the value is null. Oh, it's not getting zoomed. Now here the value is null, or command line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Use HMS. And here desk hstaff. Now hstaff data types are all changed. Okay. Now I want to see the table. Select asterisk from table name staff. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. See, the last one is null, right? Yeah. Now let's see, sir, here. Now, how to change the name of the table? That's what I did now. Staff to its staff. Okay. Rename to. Okay. Alter table name with the rename to the new table, sir. Now, let's check it here. After this, inserting, you can even insert here some conditions. Next. Okay. Now, what if I want to insert one table data into another table? If you have a table, if you have an empty table, sir, and that table is also having columns, one table data can be given to another table. This is like some query, okay? Some subquery. Here it will write it one select conditions. If I write it here, forget about this all. If I write it here, something h staff, and here I will write it asterisk. What is this 2 lines will do? It will select asterisk. It will select all details from the h staff, right? And that values will be given to new table. If you write it like this concept is called subqueries, which we will discuss in the futures. Okay. You can apply subqueries actually from starting in creating table, or everywhere you can apply subquery. That means one query inside another query. Okay. One query result can be given to another query also. Okay. Now, these are like, we are only giving the null values, or we can put auto increment. Did I tell auto increment constraint? When you are creating a column, sir, let's go here. If I create a column, now in the staff, SID is there, right? Now here, let me open this here. See here, if I click on that settings icon, it will automatically open. Now, when you are writing it unique, when you are writing unique or check, at that time only, whenever you are creating the table, at that time only, give column name, data type, and auto increment. If you give something as auto increment, sir, if you don't give values also, automatically it will only increment. Or for the first time, if you give any value, automatically for next times, you don't need to give the values. It will make it increment every time 111. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear? But auto increment will work it only if it is 111 step one. Okay. The steps you can't limit it. Now, next. Next. What is the relationship between MongoDB and MySQL? Not at all. No relationship. Now, next one, sir. We are going to discuss something called update. Update statement. Now, update is used to update the values which are existed in the table. It is used to update the data which is existed in the table, sir. Now let me see my data and I want to check some values. Go here. Update works with two things, sir. Let me write it here. Staff, run it. Now, sir, there is one guy named Physio Raj, Aj. Okay. Aj ka salary is 30,000. Aj salary is 30,000. And I want to make it his salary as 40,000. Okay. Is it clear? Now, if I write it here, update, see here, the basic syntax, whenever you are updating, two things you need to see, set and where. Okay. Now update, what you are updating, tab, update, table name, h staff, and set what column you want to change. What is the column value you want to change? Now here, salary column I want to change. And what you want to give salary? 40,000. Sir, you know, if I run this, what will happen? All record salary will become 40,000. Listen, everyone, boys, listen, ma. If I give this, all records, how many records are there? Records means rows. All rows, whatever this salary column is there, all values will become 40,000 because I did not specify any condition. Set will take it multiple columns, sir. How it will work? Set will take it one column value, column one, which is equals to whatever the value you want, or column two, whatever the value you want, column two, or whatever the value you want. This is for changing the values. Okay. Now, if you want to define whole record, you can't directly change a record. What you can do is you have to change every column in that record. Imagine it is an Excel file. In Excel, how automatically whole row will change. In row, oh, so many columns will be there. Each and every field you have to change. Right or not? But I want specific, sir. I want it salary, set salary. Set is used to set the values. It works like uh, in your programming languages assignment operators. Normal equals to will be there, which is assigning something, right? But here, if you want to assign something, set you will use. Future, we will do programs here also. Switch cases, if for loop will come here also. When we use it, you will use set more because set is what used to create the variables. Set, we will give one variable name and we will initialize the values in future. Okay. Now here, set salary equals to 40,000. Now where class, people will call it as where class. Where clause will work it like, listen ma, where clause is also DQL1. Where clause will work it like one condition. Where one condition. We have so many conditions. We will discuss the where clause now. What condition I can put? My condition is so simple. S underscore name will be S underscore name only, na? S underscore name will be Arch. So I want to update one table. I want to update one table, and that table name, update table name, and set which column you want to update. Salary. Sir, I want to update multiple columns. Put comma and give multiple. No worries. And where exactly, what is the condition? Wherever the S name Arch, for that guy only change it to salary 40,000. But this one has only one problem. If there are two people with the Arch and both the people salary will become. Okay. Is it clear, ma? If you want to rectify it, you have to take it some unique keys. Like take it in some unique fields like SID. There you will get the exact result. Okay. It's up to your logic what you can do. But in my table, only one Arch is there. So I'm going it. So let's run it, sir. So now see here. Now here, update it. Now let's go to the staff. Let's run it again. Huh? Why it is not done? Update. Select from update. Update H staff salary equals to Arch. Listen, everyone. See the error? You are using safe update mode. Safe update mode, sir. There is by default, SQL will think it like we have using safe update mode. That means no one should update whatever they enter. Okay. You have to make that safe update mode false, sir. If you don't make the safe update mode false, it will not work. You can write it here. You can write one command also, safe update mode false. And I think in edit, go to edit, preferences, go to preferences, and in preferences, let's check it here, safe update mode, where it will be in use, automatically start the code, no, default lock, no, safe update mode. Huh? Somewhere here only it will be there. Where is this continue execution in the safe update mode? Just a minute, Ray. Just a minute. If it's not working, we will write the command only. Don't worry. Appearances. Let's write a query then. Safe update mode equals to false. Set safe update mode equals to false. Earlier it has to be safe update mode. Edit preferences. See, here it is there. Safe updates. Sir, when I go to SQL editor, sir, again, let me go here. Edit, go to edit, go to preferences, and go here, SQL editor. Actually, you have so many settings, sir. You can do it. Now here, save updates, and click here, OK. Okay. And let me run it again this time. And then let's run it again. You are using safe mode. Hey, where uses? I did not use it, right? Preferences. Safe mode is not working now. Enable. Okay. SQL safe updates. Run it. Okay. Sir, this is the variable then. The variable name is SQL safe updates, sir. Okay. SQL safe updates. Let me send it for everyone now. Okay. Now, sir, SQL safe updates means whenever you want this safe updates, like if it is true, automatically you can't do that. Now, I will make it false. Let me see. Safe updates becomes false. Now again, let's run it. Now see, update happened. See, sir, everyone focus here, ma. When you try update, it will show error. First, what you have to do, sir, go here and make it SQL. Actually, in settings also somewhere it's there, but write it on your own. Write this first. SQL set SQL safe updates equals to false. Once it is false, you can do updates. It will not show any error. But if you don't do this, you can't do update operations. Clear, ma? Now, let's write it here. Let's go here. Let's start it now. Now, if you see my code here, select asterisk from hstaff. Let's run it. Now see, आज का salary will become 40,000. See, the salary of Aj becomes 40,000, sir. Okay. If you want, you can see it here, the same command. See. Is it clear, ma? Everyone, is it clear? Now, next, you can specify. Okay, someone is asking the constraints. See, sir, usually when you are declaring it, you will give constraints. But if you forgot it, if you click on this, you can give several constraints here. Oh. Now see, UQ means unique. Okay, unique items will come. B means binary. Those things were not much used actually. ZF is like it will automatically will fill it up. It's like Boolean values. Okay, so we won't use this kind of things actually. Now by default, instead of what this ZF will, ZF means zero fill. Okay. Normally, if you don't give one column, what will happen? Automatically null will come, na? Whoever is sleeping, wake up. Boys. See, not normally, if you don't give any value, null will come. Ma. If you make it anything ZF, if you don't give value, zero will come by default. Okay. So that those are called like for marks are there. I want it by default to be zero. In that case, I will make it zero fills. Okay. But mostly we will not use those kind of things. Now, let's start it here. Next one. Any doubts in the update? Sir, any doubts in the update, sir? Now let's update one more time. Let's update one more time. Sir, update someone's name with an ID. Okay. So I want to update the name Kaj with his ID 252. Update hstaff s underscore name equals to, so Suresh, where SID, or let's go with S name, Raj. You can use SID or S name. You can use whatever you like it, sir. It does not matter. But when you are using strings, you will give double quotation. When you are giving it numbers, you will write it normally, sir. Now let's run it here. Now it just ran. See, it ran successfully. Let me see my table where it's not updated. Update. Update. Update is done now. Let's check it here. Suresh. Is it clear, ma? Now, next. Next, check it. So a basic update will have something called set and something called where, which will have some conditions, sir. Okay. Where is optional, but if you don't put where, it will change it the whole column values. Okay. Completely all records values will be updated if you don't give any specific condition, ma. Now, if you want to update only one column, see this guy is doing it only one column value. And if you want to update multiple columns, you will just give it each column separately. Okay. Now, or if you want to update some rows, like same thing. If you don't give any where condition, all records will be updated, sir. Now, next one, delete. Now, I want to delete one value. We have to mention that particular row or column. No, see, when you are again, guys, focus here. When you want to do update the table name. First thing, table name. Second, set column name to new value. Set column name to new value. Then where the condition. Based on the condition only it will work, ma. If the condition is not there, it will update all the records. All the records basically. Now, next one, delete. Delete is used to remove the records. Delete is used to remove the records. Now, how do you remove it a specific? Same conditions. Now here, delete, delete, table name. What is the table name? H staff. Where, where yes name equals to Suresh. Delete from. So delete from table name and where the S name. So I will give you this files and all now. Don't worry. Now see, delete and we have a specific conditions, ma. Now, guys, focus here. Sir, what if I did not give any condition? It delete all the rows. Exactly like truncate. Okay. But if I give one condition, so student name, or sorry, staff name, whatever it is, Suresh, only that row will be deleted. At record row, only those things will be deleted, sir. Now let's go here. Let's do it. Now see, delete from H staff where S name is Suresh. Okay, it is successful. Let's go here. Where is my command prompt? Did I closed it? Very bad. Anyway, let's go here. Let's rerun it. Now this time Suresh is not there. See, Aj is there, Vaj is there. Earlier I changed it to Suresh and that guy is not there. So basically, if you want to delete a particular row, okay, you will do it like that. If you want to delete a particular column, you will use something called drop column, which we did it in alter. I want to delete in particular column, in particular row, only particular field. That also you will do it using update only. You have to specify the condition. Huh? Delete order. No, now we can't do that. Okay. In future, how we will do? We will put the transactions and then we will do the rollbacks. Okay. At that time, I will show you. Okay. Now, next one. Now, basically, it's like I'm going with some snippets, ma. Now, once you understand all the bricks, then we will start layering the building. Okay. Then you will get it the whole picture. Now, next one. Next one. Delete. Now, you can give multiple conditions also. Now, now let's do select and where in different ways. Sir, now all people should understand where clause. Selecting separate where. Now, now. Okay. Everyone, can you see? Did you understand till now? Let's do tasks. Let's do task. Everyone, take out your pen and paper. The boys who are not doing it may stand up. I will make them stand up. Wake up. Let's do it, sir. Create a table. Table. Um, teachers with two columns. TID and TNAME. TID, TNAME, or um, add a column later. Add a column later. P salary. Add a column later. P salary. Clear? And update. Update. Uh, salary of salary of each staff. Each staff. And not but not least, write write a query to print the details of staff whose salary is greater than 5,000. Create a table features with two columns. Okay. Better slowly think, ma, and try it on your own. I'm 100% sure you will get doubt like how to write those things. And I will also do it. Okay. The same solution so that you can compare it my answer with yours. Okay. Is anyone completed answer? Huh? Yes, sir. Who is that? Who is said as? It's okay. Right. Yeah. Book is there. Open the book and do. Stand up the boys who don't have books. Everyone having it? Okay, good guys then. Online people can try it, ma. You can directly try the solution. Yes, everyone try to solve this problem, sir. Everyone. Anyone complete book is there? Do, do, do then. How much salary will be increased? No, you can no need to increase the salary, sir. Just define some salary, see, for each one. Sir, we did not discuss any conditional things like when or switch cases. So you have to alter one time. Imagine you have three rows. Three nulls will come, right? Salary will be null, null, null because you just added. So each one you have to change one by one by one. Three times you have to write the query of update. Okay. Now let's write it, ma. Let me take this question. Now, sir, listen, my everyone. Sir, this is my question, sir. Okay. If you wanna keep it something as comment, put two dash and then space. Two dash and space. Space is also mandatory because see, it will work it as comment like this. In your programming languages, you will put something comment na. Same thing. commenting will be 2 dashes, sir. But if you put something comment, your server, MySQL server will not run it. Whatever you write it here, it is for your readability purposes. Okay. Now, first command. Let's do it, sir. Create table teachers and teachers. I want TID, na? TID int, very good. Tname, varchar. Boys, I think God gave everyone mouth and you all can speak, right? Any dumb? No, na? Speak it up then. Varchar 20, very good. Okay, you want it to be not null, very good. Now here, next, alter, right? Alter table teachers, add T salary, very good. Huh? Int. If you want, you can give default value also. Okay, default all will be 0, 0, 0. If you don't give it, by default, all values will be null. Any doubts, ma? No. Then next, no, insert. Oh, not insert. Insert is like when you are creating it. Update only, na? So update. Now here, what you will do? So update teachers set T salary equals to, they are only right. If the values are not there inserted, how can I update it? Right? First insert is has to be there. Sir, listen, how the update will work. First, you need some condition, na? To do the condition, you need to have some data, na? So first you need to insert na data. So insert into teachers values, and here 101 Raj, comma 102 here Prasad. Simple. Semicolon. Now salary is not done na? In the line number 10, there is no salary because line number 9, you did not put the salary. Line number 11, you created the salary, right or not? So you have to do it in line number 12. So T salary equals to 20,000, where name equals to T name equals to Prasad. And same thing, here T name equals to Raj. 50,000. Sir, if I give it here without the T name, then both values will be 20,000 or 50,000, whatever you give. Sir, no, sir. At one command only can I give it two things values. No, it won't work it like that. If you remember your programming languages, imagine there is no loop called for. Okay, then what do you have to do if you want to give 5 values to one array? Each and every value, what you will do? You have to take it, if array 5 values are there, a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, right? If there is no for or there is no while or do while, you don't have any choice. And in our code also for while those things are there, but we did not discuss them till now. So we don't have any choice for that. Okay. Any doubts, ma? No. But this is not the entire concept. Like in future, we can update it. Now this is where most people stuck. I asked you to write a query to print the details of the staff whose salary is greater than 5,000. So select asterisk from teachers where salary greater than 5,000. We have a logical operators like greater than, less than, greater than equals to, less than equals to, not equals to. Those things also we will discuss in the where clause. No worries. Now, T salary as, did I give it as, uh, someone said it in the online, right, Ray? I gave it here int, so I should not write it question quotations, na? That is only right. Yeah. Now, any other? Shall I use the auto increment to the ID? Yes, you can use it. If you use it auto increment here, auto increment, you don't need to write it here, these values. Automatically, they will have 1 and 2. 14th one, T salary, they are right. Check it, Ray, if any errors are there. You know, we don't find errors when we write. When we run, we will find errors. Let's run it. Now, any doubts still now? Huh. Right? Now, Prasad have 2,000, Raj have 50,000, so that I can get the data from only Raj details. Right? Now, let's run it. Create a table teachers. Now, there can be only one auto column and it must be only one auto column is there, na? Incorrect table definition. Okay, let's give it here. Int, let's see it. 1 comma 2 comma. Will it work? Oh, it ran. See, only auto increment it didn't work. It should work. Now, if you see, Raj is having the salary 50,000 and it came. So it ran everything, sir. If you see here, it ran all the commands. It created the table. Okay, it inserted the values and then it altered the table and then it updated the values, again updated the values, and it did select query also, and it showed only Raj. Actually, my table is having it Raj and Prasad, but the Prasad salary is 2,000, so it did not showed me. Is it clear, ma? Any doubts? No. Now, actually, why it is not getting it? Staff here. No, why staff? Teachers. Now I can check it here. Teachers. Auto increment may be going with only primary keys. Let's check it. I will check it one more time. Anyway, it's like the syntactical difference, I think. Now, anyway, let's do another one. Last one. Everyone, last. Okay, no. I will give you a task later. First thing, I want to give everyone the database one. See, where is this? How to share it? Share. Anyone with the link, copy the link, and let's go here. Sir, everyone please take the Google Drive link online. Offline people, down scanner is there. Okay. And I will upload all the files in this so that you people can take it, because later it will be difficult. Now here, desktop, Naresh IT, databases. Sir, it contains all the basic commands, sir. Whatever the file we have seen, that is the basic command file. And you can see the MySQL commands and database and whole content. Our core structure is in MySQL content, and MySQL contains the complete MySQL details. Not only what we are learning, it's like even if you want advanced, it will be available there. Okay. Now you can refer it any note, sir. Now, next, you can see it here. Okay. Just upload it. You can check it here, sir. Now, let's go here. Now, let's see the task. I will give you the task before we leave. Create a table. Mm, create a table, employees, employees with fields, with fields, employee ID, employee name, employee name, and employee salary, salary. Okay. Now, add column, column promoted, promotion, like add column promotion, and and select the people, select the people whose salary, whose salary is, I want all the people whose salary is more than 5,000 are to be promoted, are to be promoted. Remaining are, remaining are not promoted. Now, write a query to print, to print names of not promoted people, not promoted employees. Sir, you have to take one table, sir. In that table, I will give employee ID and employee salary. And add one more thing like the promoted status. Promoted or not promoted will be entered there. Okay. If the guy's salary is more than 5,000, promote them. Write it promoted. If the guy's salary is not less than 5,000, he will not be promoted. Write it there, not promoted. And that later, I want the print of names. I want the names list of people whose name, whose salary is less than 5,000, like who are not promoted. Okay. Is it clear, sir? Is it clear the task? Yeah. We'll discuss in detail about where and all tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Thank you all. Yeah. Drive link, you can see it, sir. Auto increment, I will see you one more time. We will do it. Drive, we have link, sir. Again, drive, it's their values. You can check it. I am giving it drive. Please check it. I just updated in the drive. I just updated the drive, sir. You can check it. Yeah. per no difference. See, same thing here also. If I open this command line, here also I can write it. Same commands. I have shown you now. If you write it here also, same thing. Select asterisk. This is what we will do in colleges. Okay. From hit staff. First I have to do use now. So if I do this here, what will happen is just it will show you the black and white screen. Some people don't like it. Okay, one time when I'm free, I just directly want to click a button. User interaction. That is called GUI, graphical user interface. This is command line user interface. Just for difference, that's it. Graphical user interface only we are using it. Someone created one application based on this only. If you write in this, a command will go to server and run it and will show output. If you write it there also, command will go to server only. Now see here server will be there. In your workbench also, some server will be there actually. Server status, if you check it, actually one server is running it here. That is why you are getting this all. Okay. It's same. Yeah, that's you. You have to understand how to write that commands only. In reality, you won't write it here also. What you will write it .sql one file you will create and you will just keep it in your program. And automatically when you keep it server will run it. User click the button Now when the user click the sorting button, it has to go select asterisk and get all the details whose values sorting effect it has to do. Or I put some filtering, filter 3000. So all items with the price more than 3000 should come. What you will do, you will put, if someone clicked this button, update this query. That's it. And that query will be taken by server. Server will take that query and show it in database. Database will give results. It will show it to you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.